Hey guys, Patrick Freeman here in Chongqing, China. Today is August 30th. I got the date right. Yeah, last video, I think I said like October 26th instead of August 26th. That day was long, so my apologies for giving you the wrong date. Hold on just a second. Let's get this mask off. Yes, you see fewer and fewer people here in Chongqing wearing masks, which is so nice because it's August, it's really hot, and you sweat profusely under this thing. The only place that you're really required nowadays is on the bus, in the light rail system, the airport, which, as you guys know, I just got back from Guangzhou. I know I've got a ton of videos that are in line to be uploaded, still editing. I just got, like I said, I got back from Guangzhou, but also there's another trip that Cui and Guoguo and I took. We went to Chengdu and several other places. I haven't even started those yet. And the reason being is it's been flooding, and I thought I'd cover what's going on here in Chongqing. And that's actually what I'm doing today. I'm actually killing two birds with one stone. I'm meeting my friend Mikkel Larsen, who's been here for like 7, 8, well actually maybe like 10 years now that I think about it. He's been here for a long time. He's from Denmark. Super cool guy. He's become a really good friend of mine here in Chongqing, and he's been a great resource for me in my videos and suggestions and that kind of stuff. Also, he's kind of restrained me from uploading some videos, so thank you for doing that, Mikkel. But I'm meeting him at Hongyadong. Hongyadong is a really popular tourist spot here in Chongqing, a tourist area where people can buy trinkets, tchotchkes, gifts, jade, you name it. You can buy just about everything here. A lot of great restaurants as well. There's even a Dairy Queen and Starbucks. I'm going to meet Mikkel at the Starbucks. That's where we're at today. I was watching a video probably about a week ago, and there was, I don't know, I'm not going to name the guy because I don't want to make it come across like I'm bashing him, but he released a video that talked about Hongyadong and that Hongyadong was completely flooded. Well, that's not the case. He was misinformed. I'm sure he was probably doing it just to get more of a clickbaitish type thing. But Hongyadong was not completely flooded. For those of you who know Chongqing, I mean, Hongyadong is like 11 stories. It's got like 11 floors. It was just the lower floors that were flooded. I believe parts of it are closed for renovation, so I don't know how much of it we'll get to see, but we're gonna show you what floors exactly got flooded. And then we're also going to show you some of the stores and shops and restaurants that you can check out if you ever happen to come to Chongqing and you want to visit. I mean, Hongyadong is a definite, I would say, in the top 5 that you want to see when you come out here. So that's what we're doing today. Like I said, an update on the flooding, a little bit of the damage here at Hongyadong, and show you what some of the shops are like. So hope you guys are well. Thanks for joining me, and let's get started. All right, guys, I hooked up with my friend Mikkel from Denmark.
Yeah.
He's the bald guy. I have to do bald jokes.
You didn't last 20 seconds.
I didn't last 20 seconds. I always got to say something about his bald head. You know, one thing I've noticed is every time we get out, it's blazing hot. I mean, more than Armageddon hot. And I realize it's the reflection off his head from the sun that causes the extreme heat.
It's also the source of the bald jokes.
Yeah,
it's that streak of light that reminds you.
That's exactly what it is. So we're here at Hongyadong. I did a little introduction before we met up. So we had our coffee at Starbucks.
You cheated, did you?
I did. I cheated, and I said lots of bad things about you.
Of course you did.
Yes, I did. So we're here at Hongyadong, and we managed actually to get inside before this place opened. Really didn't sneak in. We just went through this one door that happened to be open.
That's totally legit.
Yeah, it's totally legit.
Totally
so, but we're here on probably the 3rd or 4th level.
4th level, yeah.
4th level of Hongyadong, and we're watching them actually clean up the mess from the flood. So I'm going to give you a little shot of it. I'm going to set the microphone down. The microphone. As you can see, they got the
big hoses out.
Big hoses out, cleaning up. And this is actually where everybody enters. Mikkel, what's the name of this street? Do you remember?
Street. The name is Street.
Street.
I have no idea.
Zhongguolu.
Yeah, something.
We'll call it China Street.
China Street.
Okay, but yeah, this is the street that's. If you go over to this area here, this is when there's tourists out here. This place is full of people and actually photographers, videographers, YouTubers, Youkurs, Bilibiliers, they're all doing their filming and photography. But
I found the name of the street. It's so long, I won't even try.
So you think, and I guess we could maybe ask somebody, but do you think that, along, this is about where the water came up to during the flooding?
Actually, so not only was it flooding down where you can see there's spring, there's a whole street down here at ground level that was also completely flooded. And
is that the parking there?
That's the parking, but there's a street down here that's the lowest level street that has a bunch of the craft shops and stuff that was also completely submerged. The water was all the way up above that street and like maybe 20-30 centimeters up above street level down here.
I think I remember seeing a picture. I'll see if I can get it, but there's a picture of somebody right here, and the water had come up to this parking about where that guy's water hose is right now. So I wanted to dispel the myth. There was a guy, I had mentioned this earlier in the video, but there was a guy that had said Hongyadong had been completely flooded. It hadn't been completely flooded because...
That would have been quite a feat.
Yeah, that would have been... Actually, let me take this. That would have been quite a feat because this...
literally 10 stories
Yeah,
tall.
this is 10 stories tall. If it would have gone up to the top, all of this would have been flooded. All these apartments would have been flooded, or at least halfway flooded. These buildings would have been flooded. So just, guys, use your discernment when you're looking at videos out there to see somebody literally...
Yeah, just like with everything else, if it sounds sensational and like over the top, there's a good chance that maybe it is.
Yeah.
Like it has flooded, it was severe. There's millions and millions of dollars worth of damage, but I mean they're back at it, and in a couple of weeks, this place will probably be open and ready for tourists.
Yeah. And as a side note, there's a lot of renovation going on here at Hongyadong. I mean, these platforms here, these construction platforms are not normally up. If you're a photographer, if you come out in the next couple weeks, you probably won't get any good shots. But they're reconstructing Hongyadong. They're updating a lot of stuff. So if you see anything on the news, that's what's going on here. A lot of parts of Hongyadong are closed, but not all of it. We actually walked through a bunch of shops that are open, like this one, and then we're going to go down the hall in a little bit, and I'll show you the other. Well, let me actually just walk in here and I'll show you. This happens to be closed. This is the food level. In the back, it's the food level. But they're shops, they're open, and they're not flooded out. And again, I just really want to stress, be careful in who you watch on YouTube. Like Mikkel said, if they're making these extraordinary claims, do your research, do your due diligence, and find out that's the case. But that's about where the water came up. There are some shops below there and parking. Most of it's parking. And we're going to try to get down there shortly to see what exactly was flooded. But this is it, Hongyadong. Great place to hang out. Normally that whole courtyard right there is packed with people. You enter right over there. But you can see the guys are cleaning up. And it'll be clean really soon. What you're looking at down there, not this level, but the next level, that's where the parking is. And it definitely has a lot of silt from the river. And then from that edge over there, you're probably looking at about a 20-foot drop maybe into the water. But
Good day first.
yeah, good day. I don't know about now. But yeah, you can see all the mud and the silt. We were over there just a little while ago and trying to determine how high the water got. But if you look at the top of these little shops here with these, I guess they're ceramic tiling, you can see that they're totally covered in mud. And you can actually see where the water kind of drained down and created these ridges of mud. But that's how high it got. At least as high as that roof there, maybe a tad higher, not much higher. So shops on the first level, the parking below, and any shops that were down there. But other than that, The rest of this has not been flooded.
The first level,
Huh?
definitely. So the first level definitely saw the flood.
Yeah, yeah. The fumes that were coming off all those peppers. Way up my nose, I was like, let go, please. Look, it's Pinocchio. One of the many signs that you often see that's not quite spelt right. The Escalate. We're looking for the Escalate.
Also, the elevator from.
Yes, elevator from.
I don't know from where, but it's from somewhere.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where we were at.
We need to go back and then take the stairs to go up.
Where did we come out at?
We came out from down in the middle of that.
Okay. So this is a good example of you can get. This is a maze.
Yeah. I mean, there's an elevator here. Maybe.
Yeah. Normally, when things are open, it's easier to get up and down and navigate. But right now, there's some entrances and exits that are closed. So.
So fun fact. Hongya Cave is actually launching sort of their own WeChat application that you can use. Inside of that WeChat application is going to be a separate GPS navigation map just for Hongya Cave.
Nice.
So you can find specific shops and like it'll tell you how to go from level to level.
That's a great idea. We came in. We were lost. We came in. Is there a U.S. consulate in Hongyadong? Or has that been closed too by the United States? Ooh,
That's
wow,
Patreon right there.
That's a Patreon clip right there.
Hey.
Patreon. Rubik's cubes. Look at that. Look at all those Rubik's cubes.
Yeah, not only the Rubik's, look at how they've all been arranged into some sort of pattern.
Yeah, I know.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, they had to hire some, some kid that
Several college kids have done this.
probably, one junior high kid with a IQ level of 180 probably came in here and
Yeah, did it in record time.
So we're in a taxi heading to Raffles City. How do you say Raffles City in Chinese?
Lai Fu Shi.
Nai Fu Shi.
Lai.
That's where we're headed.
Lai Fu Shi.
Lai?
Yeah.
L.
Lai Fu Shi.
Lai Fu Shi.
Something like that.
Yes.
I said something and he got it. I'm assuming it's correct. It's interesting because the local dialect is so heavy. The Mandarin way of saying a lot of words is totally different from how the locals say it. So there are a lot of words that I've learned, names of places that I speak with a sort of a standard Mandarin pronunciation, and the taxi driver is just like, what?
Well, I was, this happened like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I was going to the bus stop. Actually, I decided not to go to the bus stop. I decided to take a taxi directly to the train station, and I get in the taxi, and I said, Cha Yuan Ditijan. And he goes, Shema? I said, Cha Yuan Ditijan. He said, Shema? I said, Cha Yuan Ditijan. That, I mean, I was really pissed at that point by the third time. Ditijan. And there was a lady in the back of the car, and she apparently, this guy was speaking he was Chongqing, so she said in Chongqing how you say the train station. And he goes, oh, okay, let's go.
Okay.
And then I asked Toi, I said, I explained the whole thing to her again, and she's like, this is how you say it. So she taught me how to say the train station in Chongqinghua, which I quickly forgot. But yeah.
I think they say Qingguijian, don't they?
Qingwei. Yeah, that was Qingwei.
It's because... Okay,
is that Chongqing?
No, it's not. It's because DT and Qingwei are two different things. So one is metro, one is subway.
Ah.
DT is subway, Qingwei is metro.
So he was thinking...
Different.
It's different.
Yes.
It was funny. We're in this cab with this guy, and he knows a little English, and he understands our
He's
conversation.
like offhand commenting on her
Yeah,
stuff.
he understands. He's
Look
like,
at these two.
I understand a little.
Look at these two foreigners sitting
Yeah.
in the back of the taxi having a conversation.
He's the first taxi driver that actually understands.
Really?
Yeah. See, he understands us.
Gets it.
Wow. What's your name?
Effie.
Effie.
Effie
Effie.
Chin.
Effie Chen. Nice to meet you, Effie.
Thank you.
Do you pick up a lot of foreigners? Do you see a lot of foreigners in Chongqing?
Chongqing people.
Chongqing people, yeah. He sees a lot of Chongqing people.